Hi, I'm Lewis Stanley and you're listening to the Hip Hop Pod. This is our first episode of this podcast and today I'll be interviewing Matt McLean about his two favourite artists, Post Malone and Trippie Redd, and I'll be looking at the songs, albums and music videos. Austin Richard Post was born on the 4th of July 1995 in Syracuse, New York, United States. Post Malone claims he got inspired to do music through Guitar Hero. Through his inspiration, he has made 6 different songs that have over 1 billion streams. He has also featured in songs with other big artists such as 21 Savage, Young Thug, Ozzy Osbourne and Travis Scott. Like I said before, Post Malone has been very successful with his music and therefore leading him to be nominated for several Grammy Awards. Before his fame though, Post Malone featured in YouTube videos with someone called Sky Does Minecraft, where he played Minecraft. So, who's your favourite rapper and why?
It's Trippie Redd and probably Post Malone, and like recently been listening to J. Cole. So yeah.
What's your favourite rap song at the minute?
There's a ton in there, I don't know. I mean, at the moment, like I said before, I was listening to a lot of J. Cole, but my favourite rap song ever is probably Exo's Tour Life by Lil Uzi Vert, because that was one of the first songs that brought me into the rap. So yeah, I'd say that's probably one of the main ones.
What do you like about rap music?
Well, I like the style. I like it's different than most other mediums of music because it expresses people's background and stories and even how, where they come from, how they've grown. It's different.
And you said that you were a fan of Post Malone. How did you become a fan of him?
The first time I heard Post Malone was from a different podcaster called H3 Podcast. He had his main channel. He used to do interviews with Post Malone, and this was before he was very big. And I think it was White Iverson was the first one I heard, and I didn't really think it was amazing at first, but it sort of grew on me, and yeah.
What would you say is your favourite Post Malone album?
Originally it was Stoney, but I'd say his newest, Hollywood's Bleeding, I've listened to that about probably 30 times when I'm playing Red Dead. Because, I don't know, I just had nothing to do, and it's a good album, genuinely is. I think it's quite underrated as well, because not many people listen to it, everyone just listens to the old stuff, but yeah, check it out, it's a good album.
What do you think about Post Malone's fashion sense?
To be honest, I think he dresses like a homeless guy, like a Satanist.
Yeah.
Like a homeless Satanist, that's the thing. But I don't know, it's interesting, it's different. I think that's what sets him apart, to be honest.
Yeah, he has a blue cowboy outfit in one of his pictures.
He does, he has a lot of, I like his style, because like a sort of rock star, rap star. I like some of his cars as well. He doesn't just go for he does have Bentleys and Rolls Royces and stuff, but he has I think it's this old Ford that he customised. I mean, that's pretty dope. He's got suspension and everything. It's like an old classic. It's like a lowrider type thing. It's cool.
Post Malone's song that made him famous was White Iverson and was released in 2015. It was about retired basketballer Allen Iverson and other basketballers as he compares his greatness and asserts that he is one of the best in the game. In the music video for the song, he is out in the desert with an expensive white car and a basketball. Also, Post Malone has his hair in braids, again coming from the basketballer Allen Iverson. The video also contains shots of a great looking backdrop with mountains. The video on YouTube received 948 million views and almost gained 5 million likes. Not bad for a first trending song. Post Malone's first song was Why Don't You Love Me? Post Malone made this song with his friend Jason Stokes only when he was 17 years old for his art class. There was also a video for this song where Post Malone was dancing around in a very questionable outfit on a very low budget. Sunflower is arguably Post Malone's famous song, with 1.7 billion views on YouTube and 12 million likes. The song features another famous artist, Sway Lee, and was a song that came with the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse film. Overall, the soundtrack for this film received great reviews, making it very memorable. In 2020, this song received 2 nominations for the Grammys and is still regularly sung and referenced by people. Michael Lamar White V, known as Trippie Redd, was born on the 18th of June 1999 and is from Ohio. His rap name was inspired by his brother, who was called Hippie Red, and his other brother called Dirty Red. He was also inspired by his grandmother, whose favourite colour was red. Trippie Redd's inspiration for music really came from his early life, where he found interest in the music that his mother listened to. These included Beyonce, Ashanti and Tupac. He then started to take music seriously when he was 15 years old. He made 2 songs but later deleted them due to bad reception from his fans. Trippie Redd has also said in interviews that one of his favourite artists is Lil Wayne, but his main inspiration came from his older brother Dirty Red, who died in a car accident. The death of his brother in 2014 left him in a very dark place, therefore inspired him to be who he is today. Trippie Redd also attaches himself to what he claims to be a spiritual number and has 14 tattooed all over his body, mainly noticeable on his forehead. This is reference to the 14th Street of Canton he grew up on. He also links this with his family. How did you become a fan of Trippie Redd?
Well, to be honest, I didn't think it was very good originally, but then I started listening more and more to it. I think the first one I searched up was Love Scars. Literally I searched up top 10 best Trippie Redd songs. Love Scars came up and I listened to it. And yeah, I think that's how I found him. And then I think the first time someone mentioned it, I heard it on a X song, and then someone told me about it when I was abroad, and I just dismissed him. But yeah, he's a good rapper.
And what would you say your favourite songs are by Trippie Redd?
Probably Bang, Love Scars 3, Topanga, Mr. Rage, obviously.
Big one.
Yeah. There's tons, to be honest. Off the top of my head now, I can't think, but there's literally tons.
What about your favourite album by Trippie Redd?
Probably one of his earlier ones. Life's a Trip. I just think his style and his vocals and that was just a lot more polished than some of his other albums, like Exclamation Mark. Which is just it has some good tracks on it, but a lot of the vocals are pretty garbage and just mundane. Whereas in this first one, it sounds like he actually did something, and I even like the album cover. I think the style's dead interesting. I think what he did with it was clever, and it was different compared to like other artists, say like Future, where they literally just copy and paste JPEGs of diamonds, and then they just literally change the contrast. It's like it's more interesting, something different.
And the last question is, what do you think of Trippie Redd's like demeanour when he does his music?
I mean, I think he's quite aggressive on how he takes his vocals. It's quite weird to say. He's quite emo. Like, he screams out his words, and his style's very interesting as well. It's like a rap emo sort of thing. But yeah, he's got a good fashion sense. He dresses nice, and the way he delivers his vocals sometimes, it's different. You won't find many mumble rappers like that, I think, personally. Most of them who came out around 2017, 2018, they don't really differentiate. They don't really stand out. They're not unique. They're all the same. Whereas he at least stands out, I think.
Okay, that's all the questions. Thank you for your time, Matt. The song that made Trippie Redd popular was the first Love Scars song he released. Overall, there are 4 official Love Scars songs titled Love Scars, Love Scars 2, Love Scars 3, and Love Scars 4. The first Love Scars song received 117 million views on YouTube and got 1.1 million likes. The video shows Trippie Redd in a scrapyard with neon lit up trucks and a white Lamborghini. The song is about the effects of a bad breakup in a relationship. Trippie Redd's first song that can be found is Young Wild Boys and was released in 2016, which would have mean that he was 17 when he made this song. The song is produced by Pierre Bourne, who is now a big producer. Part of the song is sampled from children's TV programme Blue's Clues and is used for the opening of the song. The music video includes a young Trippie Redd outside a petrol station late at night dancing around with his friends. Trippie Redd's first Billboard 100 song was Dark Knight Dummo, featuring Travis Scott, debuted at position 72nd in the charts. The song dropped on December 6, 2017 and also received 153 million views on YouTube and got 1.7 million likes. The song includes another famous artist, Travis Scott, as a feature on the song. The meaning of the name of the song, because Dark Knight refers to the 2008 Christopher Nolan Batman film, The Dark Knight. The Dummo is a reference to Trippie Redd's feud with New York rapper Tekashi 69. The music video is set in a farmland area and has Trippie Redd and Travis Scott fighting off what looks to be zombies. Thank you for listening to the Hip Hop Pod. Next week we'll be looking at Travis Scott and Playboi Carti, so stay tuned.